Good morning, crazy cats. It is a Monday morning, and I absolutely adore beginnings of any kind. January 1st is not the only time you can start over. So, hey, it's Monday. I'm here. It's 10 a.m., so I beat my time from the past couple weeks by an hour or so. I was determined to get up and at 'em today. I know for many of you that would seem like crazy late. So let me just say, in my defense, I have this illness called ME, myalgic encephalomyelitis, and oh my gosh, my necklace is super twisted. It causes fatigue, basically. So it's really hard to get up in the morning. But today I've been up. I have done my scriptures and my prayer. I've taken care of my dogs and gone to the pharmacy, and I even managed to put on some makeup for you, but it was not really for you. It was totally for me, because even with makeup on, I don't know how people like totally covered their zits and stuff, because like I watch these tutorials and they're like, and they're gone, and I buy the exact same stuff and it does not cover my pimples, and I'm as heavily made up in terms of foundation as I care to be. So anyways, feels like a good and productive morning, and here I am ready to get to work. I do still have my dogs in here. Let me see if I can show you them. Where are doggies? There they are. Wait, doggies. Oh, there they are. See, there's my buddies. And they are like wandering around as if I should be entertaining them, and maybe I should, but I took them on the drive with me to the pharmacy. We did a little training, and I'm here. Hey, Betsy Love, everyone, an amazing author. You should totally check her out. So on Friday, I had a phone call with my editor. And when your editor calls you or asks you to set up a time, and she has questions before she continues reading, it's never a good sign. And it was tough. It was tough feedback, especially since I thought this book was like just getting final polish type edits. I thought that we were completely through the woods with this book, but she did bring up several really important questions, and so I took it all in. And I don't argue with my editors, at least not at first. Like, I take it in, process it, and then if I have a rebuttal or something, or I decide that I want to keep something a certain way, because then I can approach it much more rationally rather than emotionally. But sorry, dogs. It was tough, and when I listened, like, it sounded like she hated the book. The book was awful, terrible, the worst thing ever. And what made me think that I could even remotely write science fiction? Because I'm just stupid, right? Like, that's how it feels. That's how it felt when she told me this stuff. But and you may not be a spiritual person, but I think that, meditating would perhaps do the same thing, but I am spiritual, so I prayed about it. And I really just expected, or I asked that I would be inspired and guided to know how to address these problems. Because on Friday night, when I was saying this prayer, I felt like I felt like I needed to rewrite the entire book because everything about it was bad. But as I prayed, I literally had solutions flowing into my mind. And so I dictated to myself the solutions that came to my mind while I was praying. And the next day I ran those, so, I finessed them a bit and took care, like smoothed them out and made it work and figured out the this, there, that, then, and whatever. And I ran it by my editor and I nailed it. And I am just so grateful. It is amazing how God or the universe or even the recesses of your own mind and subconscious can solve your problems if only you give yourself the time and the headspace to do it. For me, that's prayer, but I imagine, if you're not religious or your religion takes a different shape, that that you could do that probably through meditation and stuff as well. It is amazing, isn't it, Betsy? And we're told in Christian scripture to pray over your work, to pray. I can't remember where the scripture is, but to pray over your fields and to pray over your livestock and such. And that direction didn't end with farmers, like nowadays it's pray over your programming, pray over your writing, pray over your accounting, whatever it might be, but it's your daily work. And why wouldn't God want to be involved in this giant, huge part of your life? Like, most people are working between 8 and 12 hours a day, I guess. And why wouldn't you want help with that if help is there for you? Betsy said that she wanted to quit, and God said, I did not give you this talent to hide it under a bushel. Right? That is so, so true. I wrote a blog post. I will look it up and see if I can add it to the comments. I wrote a blog post this past weekend. It's on my Ali Noble blog, which is my Christian romance, but it's basically about this very thing. It's about being a child of God and how you can know that you're a child of God and how you can embrace it. I'm not sure. Okay, so that's there. And Betsy, I told you this last time, but I want you to share the link to your websites, whatever, like to your various pen names, whichever ones you want to share. Okay, so that happened. So I feel like I've solved the the critical issues, but I still have some character issues that I need to deal with today. So I will probably so I'm going to be getting out my Clifton Strengths cards to kind of follow through. There was some concern that my main character, or not some concern, there was concern that my main character is whiny and that the love interest is too good for her. Well, that's a problem. This book has been through editors and been through beta readers, which are just readers who enjoy that genre of work, who read it and tell the writer, whether it engaged them and they enjoyed it and stuff. So they've been through all of that. It has been accepted by the publisher, and I still have issues. So, yeah, it was really hard on the ego, let me just say. But the work is worth it because I want people to love it, right? Of course. So anyways, I like these. I think that's probably showing up backwards, but they're discovery cards from Gallup. They're Clifton Strengths. So I have these for myself because I really think that Clifton Strengths is an amazing tool to help people learn how to be awesomer, and I'm all about being awesome. So these cards can help you develop your strengths and become even more awesome. But they're also super handy for working with character development. And as I've said in the past, check out Becca Syme's Better Faster Academy. She even has a character creation course that is all about using Clifton Strengths. Okay, so I'll be working on that today. I need a new beginning for my book. This is Dragon Protocol that I'm talking about here. That's the one with all of the mess. I did mention last week about another book that came back super messed up, and that is Trust in Me by my pen name, Allie Noble. But Dragon Protocol's Allie Archer, and that's my main publishing name. So I'm pretty sure that I know that I wrote an alternate beginning to the book. I just hope I haven't deleted it. I try not to, but I did go through a major purge of everything and all of my hard drives, like my backup drives and my laptops and everything. I cleaned it all up during January, and there's a possibility that I cleaned it up. I just hope that they're not gone forever, right? That I'll be able to find them. So I'll be working on Dragon Protocol today, strengthening these premise issues that I have with the science. It's really problems with the science. And working on the characters. Part of my solutions were found just by strengthening the premise, which is awesome because now, see that? Percy, no, buddy. Play with this instead. Look, play with that. Play with that instead. I need to get him something hard because I think he's needing hard something. So, when I take a break next, I'll do that. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh, so most of her whininess issue and maybe even her too good for him, not good enough for him, will be solved by strengthening the premise. But anyways, I've got to fix my setup some and have some good ideas for the characters. I don't have my edits back yet, so I'm not going to dive in and change lots of stuff in the actual manuscript yet. I'm just going to be kind of collecting the data. And then I've got formatting. As I said last week, I've still got formatting to do. I want to be able to take books to a conference I'm going to in May, and currently I don't have any print books. So, okay. So I think that's it. and I shall get to work, and I'll quit talking so you can get to work. I think today's a Beach Boys radio kind of day, so I'll share that with you. If I can figure out how, I often can figure out how. Because I realized that once I turn my mic off, which I may or may not do, I don't know, you stop being able to hear the music. So yeah. So here is the link for my playlist or whatever for today. Betsy says she's working on her dragon book too. So that is super awesome. If you feel comfortable, Betsy, you'll have to tell us like what it's about and what genre it is, and I don't know when readers can expect to have it. My book, Dragon Protocol, was supposed to come out in October of 2022, but now that it's being delayed, I hope that it will still come out in 2022. Because it would be great if it was a book that could be, you could buy for Christmas. But I'd rather have a well done book than have a rushed book, right? Okay. No. Percy. No. All right, guys. I am getting to work. So should you. All right, let's do this thing.